the mother of prostitutes. And the abomination of the earth. Verse 6. I could see that the woman was drunk with the blood of the saints. The blood of the saints. There are some who are stuck in places like Gaza. Chosen ones. Netanyahu, you don't care. I could see the woman was drunk with the blood of the saints and witnesses of Jesus. You've been killing Christians as well as others. Muslims. Christians alike. You're not bothered. You hate Christians, and yet you, Netanyahu, you want Christians to support you. Let me ask you a question. When are you going to stop killing Christians? When are you going to stop killing Christians? Netanyahu. And you expect Christians to support you. You wicked man. Let's carry on. I could see that the woman was drunk with the blood of the saints and the witnesses of Jesus. 2. You are drunk with the blood of the witnesses and the saints. And I was utterly amazed at the sight of her. Why are you so amazed? Said the angel. I will tell you the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carries her, which has 7 heads and 10 horns. The beast that you saw, it was. And now, is no more. But it is about to come up out of the abyss and go into destruction. So we have something to go off here. The beast that you saw, I've just mentioned it. It's all the empires through the history. Now that's 7 heads. The beast hasn't got its horns yet, but it's 7 heads. The beast that you saw, it was, and now is no more. So it has a representative. And the representative falls, so it's no more. Who is it who falls? Who's got tremendous power? Who is the part of the beast system, so it could be any of the kings of the world, but one of them is as kind of a head of them all. It controls them all. They're part of the same beast, in other words. So, and now is no more, but is about to come up out of the abyss and go into destruction. And those who dwell on the earth, whose names were not written in the book of life. So, obviously, those who were not written in the book of life, they were written in another book, obviously, but not the book of life. They went to another person. We support you as our king. You. Your president. You. So, hope you get what I'm saying. The beast that you saw, it was and now is no more. Somebody loses his power and he's no more. Very influential. Talk about part of the beast. Very influential. And those who dwell on the earth, whose names were not written in the book of life, from the foundation of the world, you see, the book of life started from the foundation of the world. Someone wrote in the book of life right at the beginning, from the foundation of the world, before any of the animals here, anything, before the foundation of the world, will marvel when they see the beast that was and is not and yet will be. So somebody's going to somehow get a resurrection. It was a part of the beast system. It was the head guy. This calls for a mind with wisdom. This is verse 9. The 7 heads are 7 mountains. 7 heads. Remember, the heads through the centuries were like mountains. Egypt, massive mountain. Assyria, massive mountain, and so on. 7 mountains on which the woman sits. Right through history, it seems as if religion has controlled politics, governors, rulers. It was the case in the 1st century. You know, the priests, high priests, had great influence. Even though the Romans were ruling, they still have great influence. Amen. Now then, the beast that was, and now is not, is an 8th king. No, sorry, I've jumped ahead. Off with my head. Is that what you want? The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sits. It'd be painful, eh? Ooh, like a bit of nails. There are also 7 kings. So it's the same thing. It's a mountain, 7 kings. 5 have fallen. 1 is, and the other has not yet come. But when he does come, he must remain for only a little while. Now, I mentioned there was a meeting, a BRICS meeting. And there's going to be a transfer of power. Still amongst the beast, that is the whole world of politics. It covers them all. The beast, it says here, there are also 7 kings, 5 have fallen, 1 is, and the other has not yet come. But when he does come, he must remain for only a little while. As we read on, we'll see what that means. The beast that was and now is not is an 8th king. So each one of the 7 is like a king, a head. Now we have an 8th king. Now we're looking at the numbers 7 and 8 to give us clues. Our Father gives us clues. 7 and then 8. 70 and then 80. You see, do you have to spell it out? Who is this 7? Whoever it is, something to do with 7 and 8. But this 7 and 8, it says here, is an 8th king who belongs to the other 7. Same thing. And is going into destruction. So Father's going to use it. Use this king, the great influencer of the whole world. He's going to use them. Use him, her. I'm not being will a woman become president? Listen, the 10 horns that you saw are 10 kings who have not yet received a kingdom. So in other words, this beast hasn't received its horns yet. It's 10 horns, hasn't received this kingdom. Now we have the BRICS. The BRICS meeting. That's. See if you can tie this in. I'm trying my best to word it so that you can get what I'm saying without me saying it outright. The 10 horns that you saw are 10 kings who have not yet received a kingdom. The BRICS. But will receive 1 hour of authority as kings along with the beast. So it's the beast, all the kingdoms of the world. It represents the 7 head. It's the whole history in this head, the 7th one, which comes to 8. Is it 7 and 8? Now listen, when it gets its horns, it grows its horns. Perhaps the horns will be given to it during the BRICS. Then the 10 horns you saw are 10 kings who have not received a kingdom, but will receive 1 hour of authority as kings along with the beast. These kings have one purpose: to yield their power and authority to the beast. So whatever happens, it is still a part, even if there's something good comes out of it, like a gold standard